92 MPs have been suspended from the Parliament this winter session. Dozens of MPs have been suspended after the Parliament proceedings today were marred with protests and sloganeering by the opposition MPs. Now, senior Congress leaders like Leader of Opposition Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Jairam Ramesh, KC Venugopal have also been suspended. Remember, this was the fourth day in a row where opposition MPs protested in the Parliament, demanding a discussion on the December 13 Parliament security breach. Now, 46 MPs have been suspended from the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha each. The opposition says that they've been demanding that the 13 MPs who were initially suspended be reinstated and that the Home Minister Amit Shah must make a statement on the Parliament security breach as well. This protest has been going on within the Parliament for a few days. Now listen into what the opposition has now told NDTV after these 90 MPs have been suspended.
This is totally appropriate. The point you are raising is the point of the government. They want silence of the graveyard in the Parliament. The situation was immediate. The intrusion into Parliament happened on the 13th. So there would be naturally protests. Today is the 18th. Already 15 members suspended. So what should we wait for? It is the parliamentary secretariat and the government which has failed in protecting the security of the Lok Sabha. So we wanted a statement by Amit Shah. That didn't come. We wanted suspension of the BJP member who had issued the pass. That was not forthcoming. Instead, then let's see what happens.
मेरे साथ राज्यसभा के सांसद जॉन बिटास हैं। पहला सवाल ये है कि लगातार चौथा दिन है, हमने देखा डिसरप्शंस हो रहे हैं लोकसभा में, राज्यसभा में। ऐसे में ये गतिरोध कैसे खत्म होगा? हाउ विल दिस विल एंड?
हम तो सिर्फ मांग रहे हमारा होम मिनिस्टर और प्राइम मिनिस्टर पार्लियामेंट आके बताना है क्या हो चुका है, हाँ हो रहे है, व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंड इन पार्लियामेंट, वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट इंसिडेंट. दे हैव टू टेक द country into confidence. It's an international news. It's quite unfortunate that the Home Minister and Prime Minister roaming around and giving interviews to media when the Parliament is in session. हमारा ये precedent क्या है? We have a precedent which says that when the Parliament is in session, the ministers or the Parliament should come to the Parliament and explain things. They are not supposed to speak.
इसमें एक बात जो सरकार की तरफ से कही गई है कि जो सिक्योरिटी है, जो पार्लियामेंट सेक्रेटेरिएट है, वो लोकसभा स्पीकर के अधीन आता है. लोकसभा स्पीकर कह चुके हैं कि एक हाई लेवल इन्वेस्टिगेशन उन्होंने ऑर्डर किया है, जांच चल रही है, बहुत ही सेंसिटिव इशू है और ऐसे इशू पर पब्लिकली डिस्कशन करना उचित होगा.
This is being discussed everywhere in the world. World media is discussing. And second thing, when you talk in terms of technicalities, the Parliament House may be under the speaker. These people would not have come if there was no intelligence breach. See, how can they come inside the Parliament? See, the security of this country, the security outside the Parliament is under the Home Minister. The Delhi police is under him. And naturally, the Parliament security is arranged in a way that Delhi police gave a backup. So those people would have come inside only because there is a breach of security on the part of the Delhi police. And it is for the Home Minister to explain that. And why is it that the police is going to Lucknow, to Bengal, everywhere? Is it under the speaker? If it is under the speaker has to send his marshals there. Why he is doing that?
एक आखिरी सवाल, ये डिसरप्शंस जो हो रहे हैं, ये जो गतिरोध है, स्टेलमेट है, ये कैसे खत्म होगा? क्या इसका कोई बीच का रास्ता निकल सकता है? क्या गवर्नमेंट ने आपसे बात करने की कोशिश की है इस बारे में?
हमने सही रास्ता लिया है. मतलब हमारा रास्ता क्या है? हमने सिर्फ मांगा है एक होम मिनिस्टर आके ये प्रस्तावन करना, बस ये स्टेटमेंट इश्यू करना है, हाउस को बोलना है क्या हो रहा है, हाँ क्या हो चुका है. हम तो कोई मुश्किल काम तो नहीं बोला है. इट्स अप टू द होम मिनिस्टर टू से दैट. इट इज हिज रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. ये बेसिक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है ना, वो भी नहीं करते. मतलब क्या है?
So till the time the Home Minister responds to your concerns and questions, you will keep raising this issue.
We are raising the concerns of the people. हमारा देश का लोगों को मन में क्या सवाल है, ये सवाल हम उठता है.
अब आगे क्या रणनीति होगी आप, क्योंकि सरकार तो ये तय कर चुकी है कि वो इस पे कोई स्पष्टीकरण नहीं देगी सदन में.
Speaking English.
हाँ.
Okay. See, as he said, I fully associate with what John Bitas has said. See, now in a democratic country like India, probably it is the largest democratic country in the world, and opposition is a necessity. And we believe that democracy could still go on. But what we find that as days go by, the Treasury bench or the BJP, the leading party which is ruling the country, they are suppressing the voice of the opposition so that an autocratic system can be evolved, and they can do as they wish. All the bills, whatever, which is very, very sensitive bills are there. Probably what they want is they want all the opposition, the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, be out of the parliament, and a smooth passing of the bill, which is very, very sensitive. That is one. Second, as he said, this is a security issue which has happened in the parliament. So the full, not only the country, the world is looking forward what has happened to the security aspect.
Right.
We are asking the Home Minister to come to the parliament.
To come and clarify
it. But, and that is, as he said, he's going out and meeting the journalists or meeting the press and telling them what has happened. But he's not willing to come to the parliament and state what has happened. That is that.
Right.
लोकसभा में कांग्रेस दल के नेता अधीर रंजन चौधरी के साथ साथ कई विपक्षी सांसदों को सस्पेंड किया गया है। आप कैसे देखते हैं इसको?
तानाशाही की चरम शिखर पर पहुंच गई है सरकार।
जी, तो आप क्या मांग करेंगे? अब
क्या मांग करेंगे? ये सरकार से आम जनता के पास जाएंगे।
पर सरकार का ये कहना है कि आप सदन की कार्रवाई नहीं चलने देंगे। सरकार एक मिनट बात कर लीजिए।
सरकार को अगर कहना है, सरकार सदन में आके बात करते। जी, सदन की हिम्मत नहीं है सरकार की सदन में आके बात करने के लिए। जो लाल कृष्ण आडवाणी 2001 साल में किए थे, वो ये सरकार की गृह मंत्री करने में डरते हैं। इसमें हर्जा क्या था? आसमान तो नहीं टूट पड़ते, पहाड़ तो नहीं टूट पड़ता, सदन में आके एक बयान पेश करते तो
आपको अभी भी मांग पड़ रहे हैं कि अमित शाह को बयान देना होगा?
बिल्कुल।
आज दूसरी बार कई लोकसभा सांसदों को निलंबित किया गया है। कितने लोग हैं जिनको सस्पेंड किया गया और क्यों किया गया?
देखो, 31 लोग को सस्पेंड किया, और ये सारे जो संसद का जो सुरक्षा व्यर्थ है, जो सुरक्षा व्यवस्था फेल हुआ, इसका खिलाफ आवाज उठा रहा था। कब गृह मंत्री जी सदन में आएगा, कब देश सुरक्षित होगा, कब संसद सुरक्षित होगा, ये मुद्दा उठाने के लिए ये सारे संसद को निलंबित किया, जो बेबुनियाद है, जो लोकतंत्र के खिलाफ है। ये सिर्फ तनाशाही है और कुछ नहीं है।
सरकार का कहना है कि बार बार ये कोशिश की गई है समझाने की विपक्षी सांसदों को, क्योंकि ये मामला जो है इसकी जांच ऑलरेडी चल रही है।
गृह मंत्री का सदन में आने में क्या दिक्कत है? प्रधानमंत्री का सदन में आने में क्या दिक्कत है? चैनल में अगर बोल सकते हैं, बाहर बोल सकते हैं, हाउस में आके बोलने में क्या दिक्कत है उनके? ये तो बोलिए।
जी, तो आपका ये जो विरोध है अब चलता रहेगा?
चलता रहेगा, ये हमारा जो मुद्दा ये चलता रहेगा।
Right, my colleague Arvind joins us with more details. Arvind, 92 MPs suspended, but the opposition continuing to demand that they need a statement from Amit Shah on the security breach that took place on December 13th.
Yeah, Aarti, if you could see the numbers in both the houses, in both Lok Sabha and also Rajya Sabha. In Lok Sabha, almost 46 MPs, opposition MPs have been suspended in this particular session, and also even in Rajya Sabha, same count of 46 have been suspended from opposition benches. So in total, 92 opposition members have been suspended in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha for alleged unruly conduct. And that's where opposition parties are saying that they will not be relenting and they will not be cowed down with this act of suspension. In fact, what they are saying is that remaining members who are still in the house, they will be continuing with their protest in both the houses, wherein they would be demanding for a statement from Union Home Minister Amit Shah on this particular issue. Though Lok Sabha Speaker has already said that this particular matter pertains to the security of Parliament, and he is the custodian of Lok Sabha, and therefore he has said that he has taken note of the issue and he has already made a statement. But the opposition parties have made it very clear that they would not be settling for anything less than a statement from Union Home Minister Amit Shah, followed by a discussion on this particular issue, because opposition parties are saying that this does not confine to the conduct of Lok Sabha alone, because with Delhi police invoking UAPI, which is terrorist anti-terror law, and that's why they are saying that with the law and order across the country, especially the UAPI Act under the domain of the Union Home Ministry, it is for the Union Home Minister to come to the floor of the House and make a statement. And that's why the opposition members are saying that even with this suspension, they will not be cowed down. They will not relent. They will continue. To up the ante on this very issue. So even tomorrow we can expect the remaining members to again storm the well of the House and then continue with the protest. We have to wait and watch whether both Lok Sabha Speaker and also Rajya Sabha Chairman go ahead and suspend the remaining opposition members. But the opposition members have made it very clear that they would be continuing with their protest on the floor of both the houses.
Right, Arvind, in fact, throughout the day as well, the House was attempting to function while the sloganeering and the protesting was taking place as well. They had initially demanded that Prime Minister make a statement, but then, of course, Prime Minister did speak to Dainik Jagran about it and said that there should be no debate about it. But they do continue to ask for a discussion on it. What exactly transpired throughout the day? Take us through that.
Arti, if you could see the proceedings today, government still went ahead with the at least the minimum legislative business today, because they did introduce a very important legislation, at least in Lok Sabha, the telecommunication bill of 2023 that has been introduced in Lok Sabha. Even in Rajya Sabha, two very important legislations have been passed in Rajya Sabha. So nevertheless, even if the opposition members were on their legs, storming the well of the House, protesting, the Parliament did function to an extent today. So with majority of the opposition members being suspended in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, there won't be much protest, at least tomorrow and day after tomorrow is what we could see, what we can witness tomorrow. But even the remaining members, few members can, because if you could see Lok Sabha, almost 100 dozen opposition members are there, of which 46 have been suspended as on date. So remaining 40-45 odd members are still there, 40 to 45 odd members are still there in Lok Sabha. So we can expect the remaining members to continue with the protest tomorrow, and then we can also, if at all, if the speaker goes by the same ruling today, then even those members will get suspended. The moment all the opposition members get suspended, then I think what we could see in the coming days is that government going ahead with the legislative agenda and then passing all those bills that have been listed for the winter session. So important bills like the bills that will be replacing CRPC, IPC and also Indian Evidence Act, that bill, along with that CEC bill, the appointment of Chief Election Commissioner bill, and also this very important bill of telecommunication.
Right. Thank you, Arvind, for joining us and bringing us those details. We're also learning that Union Minister Piyush Goyal has reacted to this story. Let's listen to what he had to say.
उनके बार-बार आग्रह पर, उनके बार-बार अनुरोध पर विपक्ष के नेताओं तक ने उनकी बात नहीं सुनी, वेल में आए, अपनी सीट से निकल के हर प्रकार का व्यवधान किया, और यही नहीं, कई माननीय सदस्य तो प्लेकार्ड लेके, जिसके बारे में माननीय स्पीकर के समक्ष और माननीय चेयरमैन के समक्ष सर्वदलीय बैठक में ये तय हुआ था कि कोई भी पार्टी, चाहे सत्तारूढ़ पार्टी हो चाहे विपक्ष हो, कोई भी माननीय सदस्य कभी भी पार्टी लेके, प्लेकार्ड लेके सदन के कार्यवाही को बिगाड़ेगा नहीं, सदन में इस प्रकार का व्यवहार नहीं करेगा। उसके बावजूद आज कई माननीय सदस्य प्लेकार्ड लेके दोनों हाउस, दोनों सदनों में आए।